Clint at Lark Guitars here. Today, we have a couple of special things. Number one, special guest. Look at this, Albert from behind the camera for this special launch of none other than the Ultra 2 line from Fender. Check these out. They're beauts. This color right here is called what, Albert?
Solar Flare.
Solar Flare. All right, this is one of the new colors. Albert here has got the Avalanche. There's a couple other new colors. You've got a Noble Blue and a Sinister Red, and then a couple of classic colors, which is the Texas T and the Ultra Burst. But I've been playing on these this morning, which you'll get to hear, and I'm really excited about them. They're actually beautiful guitars, play fantastically well, sound great, have great options. Some new updated things that we'll go through. I'll go over the Strat here. So pretty much on all of the versions, tellies and basses, which we'll get to. You have select alder bodies, quarter sawn maple necks. They either come with a maple fingerboard or a ebony. See on there. Some new custom contours, especially on the telly. Get that 4-bolt neck joint with the nice neck heel relief. Contours on the Strat. You get a 2-point modern bridge. You get these really cool new soft touch knobs, which are great. And the cool thing about it, like on these tone ones, you get them wide open. They got kind of almost like a D10 in them where they click, where you know that you're all the way open. So if you want to come back off, they got a little bit going, which is nice. All of them have the anodized aluminum pick guards, which these are really cool because these are a new thing where they're actually smooth. So there's not that texture to the other ones you've ever
No chalkboard.
Exactly. So those scratch things, these are nice and smooth, sound great, good switching. All of them will have the S1 switching on it, which do a couple of different things on the Strats as opposed to the telly. Really cool thing about the telly I'm seeing here is like that angled pickup selector, which very nice, gives you a little bit more room in that volume knob whenever you're going on there, So all of them are going to be a compound radius 10 to 14 medium jumbo frets. They do have lumen lay dots on the side. Very nice. All glossy urethane finish, but the neck is the Ultra Satin.
Pretty smooth.
Urethane finish. So it's super comfortable, modern D neck carves with a 1.685 neck width. So 1 11/16. So very modern, very awesome. What are your thoughts, Albert?
Right off the rip, they feel really good. I was kind of caught off guard. They're light, they're good players, the neck feels great, ultra smooth. The satin finish is really nice. Lumen inlays are nice, little touch there, especially if you ever have to play without the lights on. You can see where you're driving, pretty cool. Definitely like the contours on the telly. I think what makes a telly special is the slab body and it having that slight tummy and arm cut. It's nice. Doesn't necessarily take away from the body of the instrument for a telly, that is. For Strat, I mean, take as much as you want off, but they're great. They're good players.
Yeah, both of them will have the locking sealed tuners, which these are all going to be short posts, so they're not staggered. So it gives you proper string tension going down after the actual nut there. On the, I don't know if I went over the pickups, but on the Strat here with the humbucker. So the Strat will come in either an SSS style or the HSS. In the humbucker versions, you have the haymaker, because whenever you want to knock somebody out, well, there you go. And then you have the noiseless, the ultra noiseless single coils, which you have the ultra noiseless telly style pickups there. And of course, in the basses, you have there's a P bass and a jazz bass. P bass, more PJ is what I call it, because it does have 2 pickups in there. And those are going to be the jazz ultra noiseless and the P ultra noiseless. With cool, really modern electronics in the basses with built-in preamp, and they are 18-volt systems, so nice clean headroom in those. Very nice. Well, you know, my thoughts are they're rad and they're only like $2,100, $22, kind of in that price range. So they're very sweet, come with the deluxe hard shell case. I mean, Fender knocked it out of the park. I think the colors are cool. They play great, sound great. This is what the people want. It's what they want.
Yeah.
So shall we get to some playing?
Let's play them.
All right, real quick, we're going to go over the S1 switching. So position 1, just neck. Position 2 will be neck and middle. Position 3, just be middle. And the S1 switch only interacts whenever you get into 4 and 5. So with it not engaged, you have middle and humbucker. Then it's full humbucker. Whenever you engage the S1 switch on position 5, it gives you split bucker. Not engaged, full humbucker. Engaged, single coil, split. Whenever you go to position 4, it gives you split bucker in middle. So that classic position 4. S1, explain. All right, so here's what the switching does for the S1 in the 3 single coil variant. So again, only affects position 4 and 5. So position 1 will just be neck. Position 2, neck and middle. Position 3, just middle. Whenever you get to position 4, gives you middle and bridge in your classic Strat style. If you engage the S1 switch, it will give you all 3 pickups. For that Clapton thing. Whenever you go to position 5, it's just the bridge, classic Strat. Whenever you engage the S1 switch, it will give you bridge and neck. So like a Telly would be. All right, S1 explained. Telly. All right, this is super simple. So whenever it's not engaged, it's your classic telly switching. Position 1 would be just your neck. Position 2 would be both of these in parallel wiring though. 3 would be just the bridge. Anywhere you are, you engage that S1 switch, it gives you both neck and bridge and series wiring. See, that switch does nothing. All right, so after playing, why would one need an Ultra 2, especially if they already have an Ultra 1? It's a good question. Well, 2 is always better than 1. However, what I love about these, man, is these new redesigned pickups. Of course, on telly, this angled switch is just fantastic for me to get in there and switch faster. Also doing volume swells if you're doing pedal steel licks, which is great. Smooth. Pick guard, lumen light dots. This neck carve is great. Contours. I mean, Fender really knocked it out of the park on these, and I get to play some of the nicest guitars around. I would definitely buy one. Super, super impressed. Great price. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Clint's definitely talking and saying the truth when he says that we actually get to play some really awesome guitars. First thing that comes to mind is that, price value. It's totally worth it.
So, but yeah, even on, a Strat especially, getting those, T-style thing where it's, bridge and neck. In there, I got some really cool sounds that was really more inspiring. And that's the most important thing, right? Is whenever we're playing is to be inspired. And I mean, so, Albert, I guess the question, begging to be asked is, whenever you were playing and fumbling around on these, I mean, do they inspire you to want to play?
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah, definitely. Definitely get you in the mood to play. Again, all the small things like the Ultra 2 fretboard, the rolling, the way the frets are rolled as well. It's definitely a great player.
Well, I mean, you've been a main Strat guy. What your main Strat for years has been a 57 or no 56, a black one, right? So I mean, in compare, custom shop, of course, and you love that particular instrument. He always talks about it. It's the best. All right. So I mean, in terms of, could you show up to your gig with one of these and feel right at home?
I think I would. I think I would totally be okay. I definitely suffer from number 1 syndrome, but these feel great. They play great. They sound great. The necks are super comfy. So yeah, I don't see any issue being able to play this. Surprisingly, the noiseless pickups, I dig them.
Yeah, they sound great. Which usually, in terms of maneuver noiseless pickups, they would get into where they don't have the same kind of spank at times as a true single coil, which is always interesting to me when it goes, well, it makes noise. It's like, well, if you're not playing, turn down the volume now. However, I get that in the modern sense, a lot of stuff, even being in the praise and worship market, a lot of in-ears, quiet stage, online streaming stuff where, man, it's like I want it to be as quiet as possible. I was really impressed with these because they still had the reaction of a true single coil and gave that spank. So, again, kudos to Fender and the Ultra 2 line. So come and get them at Lark Guitars. Buy one, buy two, buy them all, And where should they come and find us? Should they subscribe to us in some place?
Yep. Find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, anywhere. Lark Guitars, man. LarkGuitars.com.
And if you want to see more of Albert here, why don't you comment and be like, we want more Albert.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, see you next time. Later.